What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Short here with JYG Pro Fishing, and today I'm here at Madeira Beach. We're on the west coast of Florida, fishing with Captain Ryan here in the back. After hurricane season, this area got pretty beat up, and this is where we send some of the money that we picked up from all those beautiful Florida jigs that we made. So the money went to Captain Ryan, and then he gave it around to the community. So we came back here to the Zone 0 to do some fishing after a few months, and we're gonna be primarily using our new shrimp. This comes in three different sizes. We're gonna be showing you how to use them, how to rig them, different approaches for them, and we are targeting inshore fish today. So hopefully some trout, redfish, gags, triple tail. We'll see what happens, right? But we are in prima conditions, so I anticipate it's gonna be a pretty good day. So let's do it. We're here at the first spot. We're gonna be targeting trout. Sea trout right now. Speckled trout, right? So
Speckled sea trout, yeah. Call them either one.
Hopefully some redfish. We need to keep our eyes open.
Yeah, we might get the bonus flounder, but this wintertime cooler water, some of the fish will slow down in cold water, but the trout actually fire up, especially the bigger ones, the wintertime gator trout. So
cool.
We'll weed through some 15 or 16 inches. You'll get that big gator trout, see that big yellow head coming at you.
You're sick. All right, so we're gonna be rigging out the 3.5 shrimp. This is the all new shrimp here, okay? And as you can see here, we have a variety of different hooks. So I literally went to my local taco store and bought every single different hook because I wanna show you guys every single different way to rig it. We do not sell any of these ourselves because there's already a great options on the market. So why make something if it's already out there? So I'm gonna be fishing a little ball head. I think Ryan might be trying something else.
Yeah, I like the options we have here, especially with the shrimp. You could rig it so many multiple ways. So we'll fish them 2 different ways, see who's getting the most bites and the most action, and go from there.
That's how it looks. So it comes in 10 different colors, 3 different sizes. I'm gonna go with the all pearl. No. This is an all trusty for me. And these, we're just gonna rig it just almost like a swim bait style, like old school ball head. Right through, push it. Very simple, traditional, low risk. Let's start low risk. That's how it looks like. Okay, the cool thing about this shrimp is actually has a flat belly. So it's meant to sit like this, right? So when you're bouncing, you should be able to get that tail moving. You can see the breeches in here. You guys can see it. It's a very soft plastic. There's a lot of shrimps in the market. We just really try to make it the most versatile possible, also the more realistic possible, right? So we'll see. Let's give it a go. All right, so here is my rig. All right. Small ball head. This is the 3.5 inch shrimp. I'm using 20-pound leader, 20-pound braid. This is a short pro rod, light, tiny 3000 size reel. We are scaling down, like almost finesse fishing here. So let's see if we can make this happen. Little first cast. Right on.
Not on the first cast, oh no.
I like it. It's the first trout.
Yeah, I think it works.
First trout of the day. Oh yeah. I like it.
Sorry it took so long.
First cast. Nice trout here. I'll release this guy real quick. Captain Ryan was right. Follow instructions, deliver. So now I want to see how many fish can we catch in one of our baits. I think that's one of the main questions when you guys are purchasing or trying to select what kind of soft plastic you want to use. One thing about our soft plastics, everything is injection molded. So it's very, very consistent and it's pretty durable. So we use only premium materials. So our plastic salt is made in Germany. And that's one of the main things. You know, there's a ton of stuff out there. We are very competitively priced. And if you can buy something at the same price, but it's better. And I tell in all the videos, like if you come to a new place. Oh, we're on. Okay, we're on. Sorry. We're on. This is a nice fish.
We'll see how quick you can lose count of how many trout you catch here.
Hopefully we'll lose count quick. All right, trout number 2 for me. You can see that shrimp. Beautiful fish. So beautiful, these things. You're just not used to see them.
Yeah.
Just not used to
Does that one have both teeth?
Yep.
So a lot of them will just have one tooth. They chip them off, you know, growing up, and they don't really grow back too quick. So you'll see.
No, that one, yeah, has 2.
2, yep.
2 teeth on that one. But what I was saying, guys, is whenever you come to a different place to fish with cool people, you're gonna listen to them. There is a lot of people in the audience that charter fishes and goes out there and has a ton of experience. I've been fishing my whole life, but you still come to a new place. If you want to catch fish consistently, you better listen. You can know whatever works in your home waters doesn't mean that it's gonna work when you go somewhere else. So the first thing I was doing when I came here, just talking with Ryan, simply like asking him all the basic questions. It's like, what would you do? What's the approach? What do we put on? Regardless of what I know that has worked in the past for me, that's the way to do it. So just a little tip for you guys. If you want to be successful now, you just want to catch fish, just do whatever you want. So he's fishing completely weightless. It's shallow water. You can see his rig here. Just a little different approach.
So not that we have any weeds, but that kind of buries that hook in there. And these fish are real aggressive right now, so it shouldn't be a problem for them to get that hook point in their mouth. Just a little different approach. That's what I like doing on trout. We have 2 different colors on, same bait, but 2 different colors, 2 different ways we rigged it. And obviously, George is out fishing me now, so he might have picked the right one, but you'll see, you know, sometimes one will work or the other, and obviously if one's getting more bites than the other, you can switch to both using the same thing and both start catching fish.
As you can see now, we have 2 different approaches, and through the day, we will be testing.
Look at that,
Oh, yeah.
he absolutely swallowed that. Getting better.
Go. Oh yeah, that's a better fish.
Yeah, so what we did is we moved up a little bit shallower. Sometimes you get in the deeper water, you'll catch a ton of trout, but they'll all be that 14 to 16 inch class fish. We moved up a little bit shallower, got us about an 18 first cast in there. But that was just a really, no weight, just a really light presentation. I was just twitching that. And he absolutely swallowed it.
Here we go. Oh, this is something different. It's a little puffer fish.
Puffer?
Ah,
That's actually pretty tough to hook.
go the old puffer. Go the
Puff
old
Daddy.
puffer.
He'll blow up for you.
Come on, little guy. All right, puffer. There we go. Yep. Oh my gosh, he's all flat. Look at him. You want to watch this? Just like floating.
So what happens, they deflate right away, usually in the water when you go to throw them back, because they don't want to float knowing a bird could get them.
There's nothing dangerous about this.
No, he's not. His teeth are sharp, but other than that, no, you can grab him. If you hold him in the palm of your hand, it's a good picture, like palm straight under him.
Una foto.
Targeted species.
Multi-species shrimp. All right, well that puffer did the trick. We've got 3 fish on the shrimp. Probably would, and look at what the puffer did to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change colors just to keep trying new stuff. So I started with the pearl. Now let's try these chartreuse here. Yo, you watch some of our content, you know this is one of my favorite colors. So this is a pearl belly with a chartreuse lime top, 3.5 inch. And I'm gonna show you how to rig it with a ball head. And first I'm gonna see where that hook is gonna land. Oh, it's down there. I'm gonna come through the mouth. Right there. And then slowly push it in. That's how you rig it. 3.5 inch. So we are about to go by John Pass. This is Harbor's Marina, which is one of our dealers right here. Just up here. And then you can see, you look over here, you can see some of the destruction of the storm. So all of these got washed off and destroyed. Look at all these docks right here. And you can kind of imagine how high that water was. And it's pretty impactful, you know, to see it. It's pretty shocking. That's how high that water was. And it wasn't even that long ago. What was it, like 3 months, 4 months ago?
Yeah, 3 months ago.
So this is why this is important. This is why we wanted to come here and fish with Ryan. It's like, you want to book a charter and you want to do this, like come here, support these guys. This is what is needed, right? Over the East Coast, we're fine. It's all good there. Come here, stay here for a couple of days, eat in the restaurants, use the hotels, call people like Ryan, fish out here, you know? This is how you can come, enjoy a day on the water, but also doing a good thing. You know, this is a good way to spend your money. So, and everything is fully functional right now. Hotels are open, the majority of them. And Ryan is running trips, all his trips. So we're gonna leave the link in the description here. If you guys wanna come and do these, give him a call, he'll take you out. He's been doing it for a long time, so. Something to think about for sure. And as you can see, we're about to get into the Gulf of Mexico. So this is, we're gonna be like on open water right here. Now our goal is to run the beach. We're gonna run south, right?
Yep.
We're running south, and we're gonna be looking for triple tail, hopefully, right?
Yeah, a lot of the crabs, it's crab chop season right now, so we're gonna run the stone crab chops, probably run a couple hundred of them on the way. So it's just an added fishery, you know, added species to the list, but it's a numbers game. We got good current. If the triple tail there, they'll be up top and we'll sight cast them. Perfect.
So let's see if we can get a triple tail on the new shrimp. Pretty excited. Little recap. So we caught 3 trout, little puffer, great start of the day, beautiful conditions. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are having a blast. I think Ryan is having a good time, right?
Oh yeah, always.
So I think we're gonna do a little competition here. I think kind of like it's already started. So we'll be trying to keep up with the count of the fish and make it a little fun. Hopefully you guys can learn something today, and that's it. Let's do it. Oh, ladyfish.
Ladyfish? Another species?
Multi-species. This is a ladyfish here. Species number 3.
I can do this every day in the wintertime.
And here comes the trout. Choked it. Little trout right there. As you can see, choked it. All right, let her go. I like it. Good rhythm. All right. Oh, there's a couple of signs. You know you're doing the right thing or not. This is a little one. Oh my gosh.
That might be tough to beat today right there. Like you're taking the world's smallest trout home.
This is one of the smallest trouts I've seen. Little trout right there.
You're staying down like a new species.
Another trout. There we go. Well, so far every cast. Well, so far, make your own conclusions, but I think the shrimp works. Definitely pass the test. Little guy right there. Let him go. Slimy little guys. It's a little better. This is my biggest one today, so far. All right, beautiful trout. And this is a 3.5 shrimp. And I think this is 1/8 head, something like that, 1/4. Thank you. Oh, nice one.
Nice.
Nice trout. That is brown sugar. Fish from the
puffer.
From the ass, the old puffer. I'm like,
that's tough to do.
all right, this is our 3.5 shrimp, 1/8 ball head, and this is how I rig it with a ball head. I'm gonna find where that hook goes, right under this ridge, right through here. Find that ridge. Just slowly push. Perfect. That's it right there. Absolutely beautiful. And that's how you do it. See if we can catch some fish. All right, double up. From the tower, from the deck. Oh, the all-new shrimp.
And this one was cool. I put it right on the edge where they are and just kind of let it sit right there. Just barely sink down, switched it. I mean, it's almost too easy.
This one choked it. Here is 3.5 inch shrimp, trout. Absolutely beautiful right there. Let's take a quick look. What a blast, man. This little guy is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful trout. All right, time to go. What a blast, man. Big old lizard fish. Big old lizard fish. Like, look at the size of these things. We're gonna keep these for a sorbet. I'll do a little test here. Coming up in the next video. Usually don't keep them, but this is a good size. This would be a perfect sorbet, like
I
perfect
think so,
size.
yeah.
Absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna put him in the cooler. All right, let's see if it works. This is a sick color. Yeah, it's like a watermelon. All right, guys, beautiful trout here. We're actually gonna harvest this fish here. So as you can see, that's our 3.5 inch watermelon. All right, so of course I brought my Ikejime set, and I'm gonna show you today the difference between a trout processed properly and a trout just processed traditionally. So in other words, these fish right here, we're gonna do the whole Ikejime process on it, and then the next fish I catch, that is a keeper, we're gonna keep as is, traditional. I'm gonna put it on the cooler with the ice. We're not gonna do anything to it. This is gonna be our Ikejime set. First step, pulling out that spike. Go ahead and put these fish out of its misery, right there. Next step, the kit comes with a bleeder knife. Have a bucket with water here, and I'm gonna put the fish head in. Do a little cut here under the gills. One right there, one right here. 2 cuts. That's all I need. You can see it's bleeding. And why is the bucket so important? So we want to keep the blood flowing. Okay, we don't want that blood to get clogged. We want all the blood out of the fish's meat. We're gonna eat this fish. I'm gonna feed this to my family. So of course I want the best quality fish, right? If we're gonna harvest 1 or 2, we want to do it properly. So as this fish is now bleeding, as I say, it's completely dead. It's not suffering anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and split the tail. All the way. We need to keep the tail on the fish. Okay, so I'll just split it. We're still on the fish. We're gonna find the main spine here, and there is 3 clear holes. So we have the bottom hole is gonna be our main artery. You can see the blood coming out there. The main hole, the big hole here, is gonna be the spine. It has all the cartilage and all the slimy stuff. And then this tiny hole on top is gonna be our nerve canal. That's where I'm gonna introduce our wire. Here comes step number 3. You see that little hole right there? You can perfectly see it right there. So I'm gonna come through, and now you're gonna see this fish moving up and down. Doesn't mean that I'm hurting the fish. Remember, this fish is completely dead. Okay. So his misery. I'm gonna come through, and now you're gonna start seeing. As I come down, you see how that fish is twitching. The reason why it's twitching is because I'm hitting the nerve canal. Right, so I'm gonna go up and down. As you can see, I'm gonna go up and down all the way to its brain. So that wire now went all the way to the brain through the nerve canal. Punch it 2 or 3 times. And as you can see, you see this slime coming out of here? This is what we want. We want these out. We know we done this right when this fish is this relaxed. You see how floppy this is? So the fish is out of his misery. Now, we stop the segregation of lactic acid into the meat, and therefore we're gonna slow down the decomposition of the fish. Okay, that fish is not segregating this toxin into the meat, making it all fishy and stuff. I'm gonna now leave this fish here for another 5-10 minutes, let him bleed out completely, then we're gonna ice it properly. And when we go back to the house, we're not gonna fillet it today. We're gonna leave it in ice for 48 hours, and in 48 hours back at the house we'll fillet this fish versus a fish processed traditionally, and we'll see if we can tell the difference. Okay, and the reason why we'll know is because one will have the tail split and the other one no. So this fish is gonna stay here for now. We just pull into this beautiful spot. There's fish everywhere. We're gonna keep fishing, but I just want to show you there's another way to do it. And if you care about what you're eating, and if you care about your fishery, and at the end of the day, we're not here to eat. You know, we all have money to go to the supermarket and buy bread and all that stuff. We're here for the fun and harvest a couple of fish. When you harvest a fish, take care of it. It's a way to appreciate as well our resources. So, little advice here. These are available on our website. If you don't buy ours, that's fine. There's other options out there. The reason why we stopped the video right here is because I want to go back. It's now 2 days after we filmed this, so it's been 48 hours since we caught these trout. And if you remember, one of them we processed it with the Ikejime, the other one not, and here's the difference. So that was the one that we blended, did the whole Ikejime thing, and this one we did this. So I want to show you.
Pepper.
And I'm curious as well, will be a difference. Let's just start with the non-Ikejime fish. So it's a healthy trout. Go ahead and fillet this fish. Here's the non-Ikejime fish, and as you can see, there's some of the blood in there. That's how it looks in 48 hours. And the bigger fish here is gonna be the fish that we did process with the Ikejime technique. Same thing, gonna come up. I'm curious to see it as well. I never done it with trout. I've done it with other fish, and yes, guys, what I'm seeing right now. Alright, so here we come. Here's fillet number 2, and I can tell you right away, right away. This is the Ikejime fish. I don't know, what do you guys think? Can you tell which one is which? Bigger fish was processed with the Ikejime technique. Smaller fish is processed traditionally. As you can see, huge difference. It's only been 48 hours. Same species, currently 10 minutes apart. And this is the reason, exactly why I take the extra 5 minutes doing this, okay? Really close up, you can see the fish. I can tell you, I know you guys are not able to smell through the camera. This fish here stinks, smells fishy, okay? This is what everybody knows about fish. They taste fishy, smell fishy. This here doesn't smell, and it's clear. There's no blood. There is a little black clog here, but this is just part of the belly. But look at the amount of blood on these fish right here, right? Now, I want you to have a look at the actual fish carcass. One versus the other. Guys, the difference is obvious, okay? And this is why I was so excited to do this video. And this is why I interrupted the fishing. Because I wanted to bring you back 48 hours into the future. You want to do this properly, jump on board. We have these kits available on the website. As I said earlier, you don't have to buy our kit, buy any other kit, but improve the quality of your fish. We're feeding these to our families. I'm about to feed these to my children, my wife. Like, I want to give them the absolute best, okay? It takes an extra 5 minutes. I promise, it makes a huge difference. Now let's go back fishing.
My traditional way of hooking a jig is with a jig head like this, sinks to the bottom. You can bounce it different ways, different depths, but when it's too shallow, like a day like this, it's real skinny water we're fishing. So what I've been doing lately is taking a circle hook. So almost like a live bait rig, basically. A circle hook with a loop knot and just going right through the front, pretty much traditionally how you would hook like a white bait or a pinfish or something. So just hooking them in the head. Zero weight on that, but what's nice in this real shallow water, especially the way these jigs will actually sink belly down, and that bait is in the strike zone almost the whole way. Just kind of sinking down to the bottom, but when it's real skinny water, this right here is gonna be in that strike zone a lot longer than anything with any weight. And I was worried at first, the way it's hooked, that the fish wouldn't be able to get to that hook point. I figured you get a lot of bites, but maybe not hook a lot of fish. But the opposite's true. I'm hooking probably 95% of the bites I'm getting, we're hooking up. So I think those fish are eating the bait head first. Super effective rig, worth trying out.
He's using the sneaky rig, caught a nice trout. I actually downsized. So I put this clear color, very natural. This is the 2.5 with a 1/4 ounce head. And it worked as well. Just kind of like showing you guys that they all work. Sometimes when it gets slow, I think we went for a more natural color. But the other was a little bigger fish and it was in a non-natural color. So another beautiful trout here. Just changed the presentation. Fishing the 2.5, clear color, natural, beautiful, absolutely beautiful 1/4 ounce head. Look, beautiful speckled trout, and I am having an absolute blast. I'm gonna keep moving around. So far, beautiful day. I think fish count is probably over 40 at this point. I don't even know lost count, but it's a blast. It is an absolute blast. Definitely. I can confidently say that the shrimp works. Really, really pleased with it. And put actually 5 different species on it. We still got some time. We're still out here. Hopefully we can catch a little variety. Chasing that redfish now. Hopefully a grouper, who knows. But it's still a lot of time left here. Beautiful conditions, great company. need to be real quiet here. We're chasing a school of redfish right here on the flats. So we need to be really, really careful and very precise with our cast. So we need the shrimp to land right in front of them without spooking them. So we just saw a big school went by, we spooked them. There's another spool just here, 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to get a cast there, put a bigger jig head on, see if I can get a little feather, see if I can get a bite. Go to the left. Alright guys. Hook up a little snook. I mean, a little guy. Alright. There we go. Snook. Let's keep it under the mangroves. Nice little healthy snook. These fish are following us all the way from Jupiter. Both the species. Same snook. Beautiful. Now this is a smaller head. This is a 1/8 pounds, 3.5 inch shrimp. And it's very important that you use a light setup, especially you using a lightweight shrimp or our snaky rig with no weight. So you can have the sensitivity and understand what's going on. That was a little bite. And all that I'm doing is just bouncing. Cast, twitch, kind of like getting the right timing, making sure that bait has no time to get to the bottom. It has its own weight. Oh my gosh. There we go.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's a ladyfish. We use these on the East Coast for swordfish bait, right in the corner of the mouth.
Messing with different techniques and ideas here. I just kind of came up with this same sneaky rig we've been using with no weight, but I added just a 32nd ounce. This little tiny weight, just enough to get that low profile bait down there. Haven't thrown it yet, but let's see if it'll catch something.
Nice trout. Solid. Oh my gosh, they just keep getting bigger. Captain is smoking them now. Captain Ryan is using the whitetail. This is the 3-inch whitetail with a 1/2 ounce head. Stunning trout, man.
Good one there.
Good job. Solid. All right, we got dinner for sure. Solid fish, man. Oh, hey, pinfish.
Was that number 8?
Pinfish on the fucking shrimp. In the mouth.
That's how you know it works.
In the mouth.
Nice trout.
All right, we got a trout on the micro. Nice healthy trout on the micro, baby. Gotta love it. You see, you can catch more than just pumping on these things. Nice solid trout. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. Epic day here fishing with Captain Ryan. Absolutely dialing into this fishery. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something today. One thing is for sure, and I think we can both agree, that shrimp gets it done. Super happy with the results. Caught a bunch of trout, caught a snook, missed a redfish, ladyfish, pufferfish, I mean, all over the place. So absolutely epic day. If you wanna come and do this yourself, I'm gonna leave Ryan's information here below. As I said earlier, this area just got hit by the hurricane pretty bad. So if you're thinking about where to go fishing, or if you're thinking about where to vacation, just come here, support the local businesses. They need it right now. It's very important. Yeah, you want to buy any of our products, you know where to find them on our website or any of our dealers. And yeah, so hopefully you guys had a good time. I had a blast. Hope you learned something. I'll see you guys on the next one.